Does your dog stare at you and you're not really sure what they want? Sometimes the reason is obvious. Other times, you've been sitting on the couch for 10 minutes and there your dog is, eyes locked on you, not moving. At that point, you have no idea what's going on. The truth is, that look isn't random. Dogs stare at us for very specific reasons, and understanding them can help you better read what your dog needs. The first reason, and the most common one, is something very basic. Your dog is studying you. Here's what that means. Dogs don't speak our language, so they've developed an extraordinary ability to read nonverbal cues. They watch our movements, our posture, our facial expressions, and they do it constantly. Dogs quickly learn to link certain things we do with what happens next. If you pick up the leash, there's a walk coming. If you head toward the kitchen cabinet, food might be involved. So they stare at you because they're trying to figure out what's about to happen. It's how they keep tabs on what's going on around them. And a big part of that world is you. But sometimes information isn't the only thing they're after. Sometimes they want a reaction from you. This is the most practical reason of all, and probably the most common in daily life. Your dog stares at you because they want something specific. To go outside, to eat, to play, or just to have you scratch behind their ear. A lot of dogs pair that stare with other signals. They walk over to the door, bring you a toy, or even paw at the floor with their front legs to invite you to play. The problem starts when we keep giving into that look without really thinking about it. Because if every time your dog stares at you intensely, you give them what they want, you're going to teach them that it works. And the more it works, the more they'll rely on it. Now, there's a third reason that goes way beyond wanting things, and this is the one people love most. And that reason is, your dog loves you. In 2015, researcher Miho Nagasawa and the team published a study in the journal Science that caught a lot of people off guard. They found that when a dog and their owner look into each other's eyes, both get a rise in oxytocin, the same hormone a mother releases when looking at a newborn baby. But that wasn't the only thing they found. When the researchers gave the dog oxytocin, the dog looked at the owner more. And that extra eye contact caused the owner to release more oxytocin too. One response reinforced the other. It's a bonding loop between two different species. What's most striking is that this effect wasn't seen in domesticated wolves, only in dogs. That suggests dogs develop this ability to bond through eye contact over thousands of years of living alongside us. But not every stare means the same thing. And this is where you need to look a little more closely. Some dogs stare at their owners when they're in a situation that feels uncertain to them. This is what behaviorists call social referencing. Your dog looks to your face for clues about whether something is safe or not. According to a review published in Animal Cognition, when dogs are faced with something potentially threatening, they look toward their owners and adjust their behavior based on the reaction they get. If they see you staying calm, they settle down. If they see you getting tense, they go on alert. You are, quite literally, their emotional gauge. And dogs with separation anxiety may also keep following you with their eyes almost constantly because they're afraid that the moment you leave their line of sight, you'll disappear. If your dog is staring at you with a stiff body, ears pinned back, and a low tail, they're not being affectionate. They're looking for reassurance. And now I want to explain the reason that matters most for you to recognize, and the one people miss most often. Your dog may be guarding resources. Not every intense stare means love or curiosity. There's something called a hard stare, which veterinarians describe as a fixed, unblinking look paired with a tense body and upright posture. This kind of stare can show up when your dog has something valuable nearby, like a bone or a toy, and thinks you're getting too close. This kind of prolonged, tense eye contact is a clear warning sign, and forcing eye contact in these situations can lead to conflict. The key is to watch the rest of the body. Look for any of these signs: eyes wide open without blinking, tense jaw or tightly pressed lips, stiff body, completely still, low tail or completely stilled tail, a low, muted growl. If you recognize these signs, don't hold eye contact. Back away slowly. This is your dog's way of communicating, and if you don't give them space, the next step may be a bite. A dog that growls when you get too close to a bone isn't a bad dog. It's a dog that hasn't learned yet that they don't need to defend themselves around you. And with patience and a good trainer if needed, that can change. Now, I want to point you to the video on screen where I explain why dogs sometimes chase their tails. Tap the image to watch.